Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today we just moved the mob across the road, Isaac and Connor and David and I. And Isaac and Connor went to move the bulls while David and I took up the wires in the previous paddock. But we are at, what is today, David?
Last day of February.
Last day of February.
Yeah, 2022.
What do you see out here in front of you?
Man, I see animals working for us and not against us, Greg. I mean, they're happy. You and I both witnessed it while we were working. 3-4 hours, they stayed in the same place. They were that content.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we were working across the road right next to the mob all day. We kept watching them. They just didn't get up and eat. They were all full.
Yeah.
Content.
They didn't make a noise.
No.
It was
They
quiet
never,
like church mice. They were just...
Yeah. Well, look, this will be our second rotation on this particular paddock here. And we were here, well, it would have been before deer season. So that was 1st of November, and today's February 28th. So that's, well, you got December, January, February. That's about 3.5 months of rest.
Yeah.
And you can see, David, if you look real close at that cow's eating, she's getting some green right there.
Yeah, she is.
The tops are gone, but there's still enough roughage in here with the green. There's no hay. I'm not feeding any hay. And so at, 320 head in here, that's 6 big round bales a day, 1,200 pound bales at $45 a bale. You're talking serious money. That's per day.
270. I mean, and yeah, it's $270 every day.
Yeah.
That's not counting. Really, it's more time and more work to feed hay.
Oh,
Even with our Greg Judy bale unroller and four-wheeler, it's more work. There's
time you got to have it. You know, like the snow and the ice, and when you don't have enough stockpile, you've got to have something. They can't live on air. But you and I and the boys, we moved them across that road right there. The road's right down the side of that barn. And I bet it didn't take
10 minutes, maybe.
I don't think it was 10. We had the road blocked. Nobody came. So probably 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you were behind, and Connor and Isaac were blocking on each side.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
That's just a peaceful sight, though, isn't it?
I could lie down here and take a nap. I'm serious.
What do you think about that little cow right there?
I like her. She's low to the ground, and
She's got a good gut, doesn't she?
yeah, she does.
Got a lot of gut. And look at
She
the
looks
butt.
clean too.
Come over and look at her butt. Now see, this is February 28th, and I mean she's springing just a little bit, so she'll be calving in April, May time frame. But she's got a nice little udder on her. She's wide, she's got a nice feminine rump on her. She's actually got a little bit of fat left right here. Look at this.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing sticking out on her. It's not like we were at the seminar with Jordan Thomas, Green Hills Farm Project this last weekend. We were looking at body condition on a cow and how to make sure they're ready to breed back, etc.
Right.
And you need a body score of 5 or 6 in order to do that. And I'm not the best yet, but I'd say she's about right.
She is. She's a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't want her too much fatter then.
Nope.
She'd be a little bit too much.
The problem with calving when your body condition score below 4, or 4 or below, they just don't. They just can't put that much weight back on and stay on cycle to calve at the same time they did the next year. So they're going to fall behind.
Right.
And if they fall behind a couple, 2 or 3 months, well, it's a spiral that's going to be going the wrong way. Pretty soon she's going to miss. She's not going to breed at all.
And 2 or 3 months she's eating. She's not getting you the next calf coming.
Nothing.
You're losing money.
Yep.
It's like having a factory shut down.
Yep.
Kind of like we've had with COVID. But
yep.
Yeah.
Look at this little cow in front of us here. This is a first calf heifer, 9104. Wow. Look at that.
And she's
just fat.
She's probably 7. Is she an 8 maybe, Greg?
No, she's not 8. She just got a she's showing calf. I mean,
Yeah.
she's got a big old gut on her, but I bet she's not even springing yet. Nah, just barely. She's at least 30 days before she calves. Well, that's a nice one there, man. I'd like to see them look like that. I like the sound we're hearing just rip.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Rip.
too. I was thinking cha-ching.
Yeah, that's right. That's the sound of money right there. Well, we just moved them onto the Judy farm. We're going north. That's north, that direction. And we're going to be trying to get them all the way to Jan's farm, which is on the far end, and we got to walk them down the road about a half a mile. That's the end of Judy Farms, and then we're going to start grazing back toward the house here. Anyway, we're trying to get over there as quickly as we can because Jan's farm is the flattest, and we still have possibly some freezes at night, which is all makes the ground a little more solid. And you were making that comment earlier, David. In Louisiana, you don't have the luxury of your ground freezing.
Yeah.
So in the wintertime, it gets pretty muddy.
Yeah, I mean, you can have a pipe above ground and it doesn't freeze.
Your water pipe.
Yeah, water pipe. You can put, if you need to drain a pipe, you can put the bleeder valve 6 inches above the ground. It'll never crack. PVC, I'm serious, Greg. It doesn't, I mean, it's just, but grazing wise, from December through February, even March, if you don't get the right weather,
It's pretty tough.
muddy. It's
Yeah.
just muddy.
Yeah.
My neighbor, he's 80 years old, and he used to have cows, and he told me, David, I don't know about this grazing, because I was telling him about grazing on pasture. He said, I used to have ryegrass, he said, I'd plant it, and they'd tear it up, get all muddy. He
Yeah.
probably had bigger cows, but he said, I think you'd have to feed them in a barn just to keep them off the pasture, and he might be right. And so it really does seem like, I don't know. I mean, Louisiana's great for catfish farming, great for rice farming. I mean, I'm serious, but I don't think it's the best. Not South Louisiana anyway. It's just
It's
flat.
just too wet and flat.
Yeah, flat and too wet. 60
Yeah.
inches of rain a year.
Yeah. Well, we complain about the cold sometimes, but boy, this morning we woke up and the ground was nice and froze, and we made our cattle drive, and we kind of changed it up a little bit, and we didn't tear any ground up.
That's right.
It's because that ground had a good. Our water froze last night.
Yeah, that's right.
We had a water tank out, and it was just a hose, and I thought, oh, it won't get that cold. Well, it did, but it wasn't a big deal. We just unsnapped it. It didn't break anything, and we've got it. We moved it down here to the Judy farm, and we're back in business again. But if you look across the hills there, folks, there's 320 head in here, and they're all just got their heads down. Since you and I've been in here, we haven't heard a single thing bawl.
Nope.
Everything seems content.
I don't think I've heard anything bawl all day, really. Except maybe when the long drive this morning, but they've been happy.
Crazy is, when we got to the herd this morning, they're all standing there waiting on us up there at Steve's, before we started our cattle drive. There wasn't a single animal bawling.
That's true.
And they're all just standing in a big mob, just like, when are we going to go?
That's right. They were ready.
They were ready
I
to go.
thought about it, even if you didn't know, you walked up and didn't know what had to happen, the animals know. I mean, they're smart. They know. I mean, maybe not all of them know, but
well, David, you got your first full day of cattle work last week.
that was fun.
We castrated. Tell us about it. What all did we do?
Well, we got the herd up, and I was going to say that because we sorted off the bulls, so we don't have 330 head in here right now.
Well, that's right. That's right.
I think
You're right.
it's more like
We took out
240,
67.
Okay, so maybe it's whatever that is, 270 head in here right now.
Yeah.
But we sorted all the bulls, and we castrated all the ones we wanted for steers that were ready. If there was any under 7 months,
Where'd the steers go?
the steers all in here right now.
Yep. Put them back in with their
Yeah.
moms. Yep.
Because the small ones, they can't breed.
Right.
And then any of the bigger, really big steers, well, we didn't have many big that we castrated, maybe 3 or 4 that we kept with the bulls.
Yeah.
I think they were a little bigger. And then we gave blackleg shots to pretty much all the steers and young
Anything
bulls.
24 months and under.
Any 24 months and under.
Yeah.
And we double ear tagged all of our heifer calves.
And the cows that were missing tags,
A few cows missing tags.
we doubled them up.
That's right.
So we're going to try and get 2 tags. Why are we putting 2 tags in every cow's ears?
Yeah, the way I'd say it is, if 2 is 1, 1 is none.
Yeah.
Because
They lose
some
one.
of them are losing them,
Yeah.
and then we go out there and, well,
don't know.
which one is this one that just had a
Right.
calf?
Right.
You know, we got calving season coming. We want to be able to keep good records.
Yep.
So, yeah.
It takes a little more time to get them in there,
Yeah,
but boy, if they lose 1 tag, at least you know which cow it is. You know,
That's
you
right.
still got 1 tag left, so
It's a small price to pay.
it really is. Just
Really
for ease of mind and management, it makes it a lot
That's
easier.
right. Spending a little more on management is saving you in the long run.
Yep.
Isaac and I were talking about today about how much it would cost to get all of the portable infrastructure, not necessarily for all the reels, the wire, and the posts. And we both agreed you could probably spend around 10, maybe 15,000 if you include energizers, to get 1,000 posts, to get 10. Anyway, I forget what the exact amounts were. But
How big of a place are you going to do?
well, we were looking at how much stuff you got, Greg.
Oh, okay.
In terms of,
yeah, that's probably right. Plus,
but-
we've got around 1,000 posts.
But anyway, it's like $10,000.
Yep.
I mean, people are spending more than that.
That's
for
a far
vehicle.
cry from a $250,000 tractor.
That's right.
You know.
It's just, and the management you're getting, the power of the management you're getting with
Yeah.
that. And it's infrastructure you can take anywhere.
Right.
And that, yeah, and yes, 10,000 is probably high, but we were figuring on 1,000 posts, which we felt like, if we're going to do a serious grazing operation,
Yep.
maybe we're doing sheep too or something. And
Well, you bring up a good point, David. When you got sheep and then you got the cow herd, and like right now we've got the bulls.
That's right.
We hope to get the bulls in with the sheep. We'll catch them up once we get done grazing the docks. But you get 2 or 3 herds, it takes a lot of posts.
Yeah,
So,
it really does.
well, folks, we're going to get out of here. It's getting close to dinner time. It's a beautiful evening, and David and I are standing up here just enjoying the evening, watching the cows graze. And to me, it just doesn't get any better than this. And I wanted to also give a plug. There's some steers left, some grass-fed steers. They're going to go 500 to 600 pounds. Those are from my friends up north. They're 3/4. They got 3 of the breeds in them that South Pole are made up of. They're Barzona, Red Angus, and Hereford. And they're hot wire trained, nothing but grass and mineral. Good set of animals. So if you're interested in some steers to graze this summer, get a hold of me. They're going to be available in June and July. So fire me an email, or go to the website, get my email, and I'll give you the particulars on that. And also, our advanced grazing school is filling up pretty darn quick. The beginner school is filled up, and now everybody's going to the advanced school. So seriously, if you want to get in, you better get in the next couple weeks. It's going to fill up, and then you're not going to be able to attend. If you want to learn how to do some of the stuff that we're showing here, come out and learn firsthand. Greg Brand is going to be helping me with the advanced school. That's the second one. That'll be the second week of May. Go to our website, greenpasturesfarm.net, and you can find out how to sign up there. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Everyone have a great evening, and we'll see you down the road.